Hello guys, welcome back to Briar's Tales. In this installment we're looking at Wrightsville. So, more of a comedy drama this is. So, fellow British citizen Barnaby Merton decides to move to America, to the States, and ends up in this small little town that's newly built called Wrightsville, which is situated in Texas, interestingly. And while he's settling in, of course, he gets introduced to the neighbours, and they are strange. Very strange neighbours, very sort of, obviously because they're American, he's British, they think he's strange as well, to be honest, but they're more strange, his neighbours are more stranger than ever. You know, sort of like 1950s housewives, charming smile, all that sort of stuff, hello, all that sort of stuff, or, you have the gentlemen who are sort of like hard-working, beer-guzzling men, go to the pub, go to the bar now and again, that sort of thing. Talk about women, life really. More to do with sex, more with sex really, about what they're doing with the wives really, that sort of thing. It's like, that sort of weird casual conversation, and it leads to some strangers really. Very sort of like peculiar moments of just like pure silence. Really. If it's like, someone says like they've done something really interesting to prove the sex life or anything like that, and just gasp and just like, say nothing, like statues really, that sort of thing. You've also got a few people as well, like the corner shop, like the 7-Eleven as well, Indian fellow as well actually, who's very sort of, again, always aiming for the high prices as well, so that sort of thing. You've also got, like a very powerful millionaire as well, who's very just I'm just trying to think, always as greedy, just like watch people suffering really, to be honest, that sort of thing. Like if he does something, of course, it's like no, it doesn't really suit him because his mind works differently. It does, Bit of a man who's pure evil as well, powered by greed and money, indeed. So yeah, just some odd adventures really that Barnaby gets up to really. Ends up falling in love with someone who's crazy, who's a doctor, and again, that sort of carries on, of course, through his misadventures through this new town, of course, which is situated. There is some rumours, of course, when you meet a man, of course, who believes that they're all like psychopaths from an asylum, and end up in this newly built town, really, that has a different name, but let's call it Wrightsville for some strange reason. That's maybe like a little, like an urban myth or something, really, but it doesn't really take it to heart sometimes. But it sort of comes back to him sometimes. You think, is this man who's this crazy man who lives on the outskirts in the middle of nowhere, just outside the town and says, beware, psychopaths would also talk about what they've been doing. Excuse me. What they've been doing actually, like how if they escaped, did they actually murder people who are actually just normal, who just entered the new housing place, really, that sort of thing. It's like it sort of depends, sort of. But I think overall, this is like he sort of puts his fears away. But I think towards the end, it does happen actually. Like, in actual fact, we are definitely psychos. We're definitely psychopaths, and we're gonna kill you. Probably string you high or lynch you in the middle of the town, whatever. It is so. Again, that is just like a horror twist, very twist ending, very much because you're building up to this comedy, like always gonna get with the doctor, of course, get married, like gets a new, brings a new life, even though there's like some weird corners to avert, really. And in the end, they just basically kill him at the end. How savage, just executes him right on there, because he's not one of them, really. It just comes out of nowhere, it does. This ending just comes out of nowhere. Like, he goes on a date, and also the town folk, form a lynch mob, and it's basically dragging to wherever, to the heart of the town, hangman style, of course, and just basically just noose him, hang him. And then it's basically just cheering, of course, and just wave torches around, that sort of thing. and no one really gives a damn. And then they'll move to the next person who comes in. So yes, shockingly, that's about it with Wrightsville. Really, there's nothing else to really bring up. There's no like backstory to how it came to be or anything like that. Like with some stories, it just came out naturally, really, and it's like, here we go, Wrightsville. Fair enough. That's it, really. Thank you guys for watching. As always, see you in the next video, and see you later.